A chill wind whispered through Derry's deserted streets. Fallen leaves, painted in hues of crimson and gold, danced in the eerie silence. The air, thick with the smell of damp earth and pumpkin spice, carried an underlying current of fear. It was Halloween night, a night for tricks and treats. But tonight something wicked stirred in the shadows. Deep within the bowels of a forgotten nightmare, where shadows whisper secrets and the air is thick with dread, Freddy Krueger, the infamous Springwood slasher, felt a tremor of power surge through his twisted soul. His bladed glove, a symbol of his reign of terror, glinted menacingly in the dim light. A new playground, ripe with terror and brimming with unsuspecting victims, called to him. The echoes of children's laughter, now twisted and distorted, beckoned him to a place where fear was a tangible force. With a guttural laugh that echoed through the dreamscape, Freddy crossed over into a new realm of nightmares. His presence was a dark stain on the fabric of reality, a harbinger of doom. His burnt and disfigured form materializing on Derry's mist-shrouded streets, Freddy felt a surge of exhilaration. This town, with its dark history and hidden horrors, was the perfect hunting ground. Tonight, fear had a new name, and it was whispered in hushed tones by those who dared to speak of the terror that had come to their town. Beneath the town, in the labyrinthine sewers where the air was thick with the stench of decay, another ancient evil stirred from its slumber. Pennywise, the dancing clown, a being as old as time itself, sensed a disturbance in the force of fear. His malevolent eyes glinted with curiosity and hunger. A new predator, reeking of nightmares and dripping with malice, had arrived in his domain. The air crackled with tension as the two forces of evil sensed each other's presence. A slow, chilling smile spread across Pennywise's painted face, his sharp teeth glinting in the dim light. He relished the challenge, the prospect of a new game. Derry was his domain, a place where he had feasted on fear for centuries, and he would not share his feast of terror lightly. The stage was set for a clash of nightmares, a battle for the very essence of fear itself. The air crackled with an unseen energy, a palpable tension that seemed to thrum through the very fabric of the night. As the two titans of terror circled each other in the deserted town square, their eyes locked in a deadly dance of anticipation. Freddy, his eyes burning with malevolent glee, admired Pennywise's handiwork. The town was practically marinated in fear. The streets echoed with the silent screams of the townsfolk, their terror a symphony to his twisted ears. Derry was a canvas, and the townsfolk were the paint, ready to be molded into a masterpiece of terror. Each shadow held a story, each corner a lurking nightmare waiting to pounce. Pennywise, his form shifting, took on the appearance of a towering werewolf, its fangs bared in a silent snarl. The transformation was both mesmerizing and horrifying, a testament to his otherworldly powers. He moved with an uncanny grace, his form flickering and changing with each passing moment. Each shift was a new nightmare, a new horror brought to life in the blink of an eye. Freddy was a challenger, a rival chef in his kitchen of nightmares. He relished the challenge, the opportunity to outdo Pennywise in their gruesome game. The town of Derry was their playground, and the night was still young. Freddy lunged, his razor-sharp claws slashing through the air, each swipe filled with a deadly precision. His eyes gleamed with a malevolent joy, feeding off the terror he instilled in his victims. Pennywise, with a guttural growl, dissolved into a swarm of bats, reforming behind Freddy. The transformation was swift and eerie, a testament to his own nightmarish powers. The bats swirled in a chaotic dance before merging back into the sinister clown. Laughter, high-pitched and filled with malice, echoed around them. It was a sound that could freeze the blood, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurked in the shadows.
You're a funny one. Freddy's voice dripped with sarcasm, his smile widening into a grotesque grin. But can you handle a nightmare within a nightmare? His words were a challenge, a taunt that hung heavy in the air.
The world around them shimmered, twisting and contorting as Freddy dragged Pennywise into his realm, a place where the boundaries of reality were blurred. The landscape shifted, becoming more surreal and nightmarish with each passing second. A dreamscape where fear was fuel and reality was malleable. Here the rules of the waking world did not apply, and the horrors were limited only by Freddy's twisted imagination. Freddy was the architect here, and he began to mold the environment, twisting buildings into grotesque shapes. Each structure was a reflection of his dark mind, a monument to his sadistic creativity, and turning the very air thick with dread. The fog rolled in, dense and suffocating, making it hard to breathe. It was a tangible manifestation of the fear that permeated this twisted realm, a constant reminder of the nightmare they were trapped in.